Grand Rising Flower Power. Hi, beautiful. Welcome in. You are the first pillar in here today. Boy, do we have a big day today. Holy cow. Holy cow, do we have a big day today. Wow. The energies are cray, cray, cray. Hi, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful angel. There's two pillars. Yay. Flower Power and Pepsi. Yay. And there's Sharon. All right. Since y'all are in here, I'm going to play The Flame Remembers. So here we go. As we draw people in, as people are coming in. You are in the hospital. Well, I am sending lots of love, light, and healing to you, Pepsi.
Grand rising, hear the morning call. The light within awakens all. Every heartbeat, every prayer. Love is growing everywhere. Like butterflies with open wings, we rise above, remember things, leaving yesterday behind, opening the heart and mind. One by one our lights ignite, turning shadows into light, hand in hand and soul to soul. Love has always been the goal.
Yes, it is Rune Day.
We are butterflies remembering, every heart aflame still burning. Higher, higher we will soar, more together than before. With compassion as our guide, truth and love walk side by side. Hear the whisper, hear the call. The flame remembers us all. The flame remembers us all. The flame remembers us all.
Yes, it is. It is going to be magical. That's right, Pepsi.
Brought us to this moment here.
Always positive thoughts. Always.
Not by pride.
You got this,
By
girl.
love we choose to rise. Every color, every voice, every soul has made a choice. Building bridges,
Hey, Jules,
healing
welcome in.
hearts, knowing we have played our parts. Hope is stronger than the night. Every candle shares its light. As we gather,
Grand Rising, Melissa. Hi, beautiful.
many hearts that beat as one. We are butterflies remembering, every heart flame still burning. Higher, higher we will soar, more together.
Hey, Brandy. Hi, beautiful.
With compassion as our guide, truth and love walk side by side. Hear the whisper, hear the call. The flame remembers us all. When one grows weary, we will sing. When one falls silent, love takes wing. No one walks this path alone. Every heart has found its home. Lift your eyes beyond the sky. See the dawn that's drawing nigh. Every ending burns a star. We are butterflies awakening. Every soul the light is making. Side by side we'll always stand, building peace throughout the land. Every kindness plants a seed. Every blessing meets the need. Hear the whisper, hear the call. The flame remembers us all. Grand rising, spread your wings, carry love wherever you go. The flame remembers.
That is our title song now. The Flame Remembers. Yes, that is the title song for the Butterfly Sanctuary. Aw, thank you, Flower Power. I mean, you guys are my inspiration. You guys have made a monster. You have created a monster. I keep creating. I created another 2 songs within the last couple of days. The poem that I wrote in 1993, I made that into a song. And that one's really pretty too. I haven't put that on TikTok yet. Maybe I'll debut that here in the Butterfly Sanctuary today, maybe after the room. Okay. So we've got lots of stuff happening today. Let me put on some music from the Rainbow Butterflies. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Okay. So the Schumann is crazy. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. There's the Schumann. So this is where we're getting all this inspiration from, guys. We're on a wave. Look at Donna. Wave just showed up, and I just said the word wave. I mean, you can't make this up. There's the big wave that's coming in, the wave of energy that is giving us ideas for songs, for paintings, for jewelry. I sat here and created jewelry last night for hours. I was like, oh my goodness, just full of this creative energy. And that's what that's coming in, is that creative energy. It's just wild. Also the things that are happening behind the scenes, with the NAA, which is the Negative Alien Alliance. And we're going to talk about that too. Now I realize, also looking at and feeling what's going on around us, that AI is here for a reason at this time. Now, some of it was brought in by the NAA to cover up things that are going on, because people are saying, oh, that's AI. And if you are sensitive to energy, if you are an empath, which all of you are, you will see right through that these things are not AI. In fact, they are true things that are happening. A lot of it has to do with the good guys showing themselves in the clouds and in the skies at night, especially. Many of us have taken videos. I've taken videos of the cloud ships and of the ships in the night skies blinking and moving in weird patterns that an airplane would not move in, or a helicopter would not move in, right? There was a big show. I don't even know where it was. I think somewhere in California, where they really showed themselves, and people are going, well, that's AI. Well, honey, no, it isn't AI, because I'm an empath and I can feel the energy from them. Okay. So, be very wary of what you're watching, because there are, of course, some AI videos out there, but they're mixed up. And you guys can feel right through anything that is not real. So use your discernment always. Yes, absolutely. Can't stop us now. Yes, we have ships all over because they watch over us. They watch over the ones, we're ground crew, guys. So they watch over us. Yes, and this is our game and we are playing it. We are playing it exactly how we were taught to play it. Hi, Jordan. Hi, beautiful angel. Well, angels, let's go ahead and get into our cards. We've got lots to cover today. Oh, my goodness. And today is Rune Day, so we will be doing a rune. I have a feeling it's going to be quite the rune today. All right, let's do our chakra wisdom. Our chakra wisdom says, yes, look, spiritual awareness. Your 7th chakra is lit up. I got the purple going today. Spiritual awareness. Yes, flower power. They're showing themselves. When my mind sways negatively, I remind myself of love, truth, gratitude, and spirit. I am the observer of my thoughts, and I do not let them bring me down. I remind myself to have gratitude and acceptance for what is and to have the courage of my convictions. I continually pursue a clearer understanding of spiritual truths behind all that is and all that is unfolding. I ask myself, is what I'm thinking the truth? And is it having a positive or negative impact on my life? Yes. Positive or negative. Think about that. Okay. Our healing energy. Hello, Forest Fairy. I see you, beautiful angel. Hi, Wendy. I see you. Welcome in. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy. Choices. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. Yes. Action. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. Yes. And I am light. Hi, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Gina. Gina, welcome in. I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. Yes. Wow, I put a story out yesterday that said shine. It's like we have to shine no matter what. No matter what. That is part of our mission here, is to shine no matter what. Hello, hello. Here is our awakened. No, this is the work your light. This is the work your light. Unbound. Oh, there's a free bird. Hi, Russell. Welcome in, brother. That is our spirit brother, Russell, coming in to play Freebird for us, to let us know that our past loved ones are watching over us always. And he is here, Mr. Russell. So welcome in, Russ. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yes, release it all. Release it all. I wonder if BX is around here somewhere. We'll have to tell her that Russell came to visit us today. And here's the Council of Light, guys. And they are the Ascended Masters. And they are part of the council, as well as some of us are part of the council. The councils. There's many councils that rule around, that coordinate the things that are happening on the earth and when they happen. And we are even part of those councils, and we meet with the ascended masters. Yes, Yeshua is an ascended master, and Mary Magdalene and El Moria, all ascended masters. Kuan Yin, there's Yeshua. There's grandmother of Mother Mary, Mary Moses, right? Many, many ascended masters. I was just told Mary Moses is an ascended master also. Yes, as a lot of us are. But we are also ground crew. We are star seeds. What lights you up, star seed? What lights you up? Yeah. There are 5 major factions of star seeds on this earth right now. And that's Palladian, Syrian, Andromedan, Blue Avian, and there's one more. Andromedan, Arcturian. That's basically the 5 factions on the planet at this time. Of course, there's others, but those are the major 5 factions that are on the planet right now. And we are ground crew. And we all made a choice to come here to this planet. And we are all free birds. Yes, that's what Russ's message is. We are all free birds, sovereign beings. And how do we express our freedom? By using our voices and our talents, right? Hi, Teresa. Hi, beautiful angel. Welcome in, Raya. You are in the Butterfly Sanctuary today for a reason. I hope you will get to understand that reason. Hi, Betty. Hi, beautiful angel. Welcome in. This is our Starseed Oracle. As we're talking about, our last card we got is Starseed, right? And here comes the Starseed Oracle. Direct messages for Starseeds. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms. Density. Addiction. Let God in. Stop the addictions. Hi, Barbara. Hi, beautiful. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Yes, it is being micromanaged by us. Hi, Excalibur. Some of us know it and some of us don't even know it. We do it unconsciously. Hi, Christasha. Hi, beautiful angel. Yes. Oh, goodness, Teresa. We understand the Schumann is at 55. I just showed it. It's cray-cray. So the energies are definitely getting there. They're getting there. But take that energy, Teresa. Take that energy and transmute it and create with it. Create with it. Do you have a paint? Do you have a picture? Do you have something that you can get your frustrations out on as a creation, right? Sing a song about it. Do it. That'll make you feel a heck of a lot better because you're getting that energy out in a positive way, right? Even though that thing might seem not positive, whatever's happening to you, if you want to privately message me, I would love to talk to you. But if not, use that and transmute it and create with it. Yes. Aw, honey. I feel you, darling. I feel your energy right now. And I just want to put my arms right around you. You are loved and safe. And always, never, never alone. You know that. You're never alone. Like I said, message me if you need to message me. I can feel you, darling. We are going through deep cellular healing. This is Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yes. Take a break if you need to take a break, darling. Okay. That's nice, Sunset Child. That's nice. That's what we're here for, guys. We're not one person here. We are a united force, a united collective, right? Don't let it overrun your spirit. Yes. We even have Pepsi here sitting from a hospital bed, okay? And she's even looking up, right? She's even looking up. But we're all going through deep cellular healing. Look at the Schumann. Oh my goodness. That is what we're going through. This energy is crazy. Listen to this music. The guitar, it's just blaring. Can you hear it? Yes. Because we're working through these things. We're transmuting them. And you know what happens after they're transmuted? We fly. We fly like the butterflies that we are. Riding the fire horse. That's a great name for a song, Sunset Child. That's a great name for a song. Riding the fire horse. I love that. Here is our spirit junkie. Our spirit junkie card. Look at that. It's a deer. It says, when I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. Oh, no, that's all you, girl. That is all you. You do it. You do it. Spirit's saying you do it. So walk into it. Walk into it. I see Amy Lynn created her first music, her first song too. And I believe that Val has done a couple more songs. And there she is. As I say her name, there she is. Happy Friday, beautiful Val. Yeah. We are creating music. And it's a beautiful thing. We are a musical frequency. Yes. Here is our crystal for the day. Our crystal is the malachite. Oh my goodness. I just sent out my sister's birthday present and I put malachite. I actually 2 things of malachite in her present yesterday. Oh, I got to tell you another bear story too. This is cray. I'm telling you. Prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. There is a positive shift in your flow of divine support. We are very prosperous with those. Yes, green for our heart space. So I got to tell you about this bear. So I just started playing this game called Call of Dragons or something. It's a little phone game. I put it on my phone. I try out different games. I get into this game, and do you know what the main villain is in this game? A freaking giant bear. I'm not kidding you. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. I tried to take a picture and make a video. But my phone wouldn't take a picture of this game. But yeah, the villain's a dang big bear, a giant bear. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I know. There's something going on with the bear. There's a bear on here too, right there. There's a thing on the bear. Something's up with the bears. Oh, dolphins. I love dolphins. Yes. Dolphin play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. The year of the bear. You're in bear territory. Tammy Lou had a bear come into her garage, break into her garage for birdseed. Yeah. Just crazy. All right. Here is our for the For the love of dragons. For the love of dragons. As above, so below. Here is the key to 5D, the key to 3D. Which doors are you opening? Which doors are you opening? If you just came in here, you've never been here before, you just opened a 5D door. This is the 5D door to the Butterfly Sanctuary. You just opened it. Terry Knights, you just opened this 5D door. What are you going to learn here? Are you going to give a chance to learn here? We'll see. Oh, we got the compassionate again. We got the compassionate yesterday, didn't we? Because it's an 11 card. The 1111. The compassionate. I guess I'm supposed to read it again. Dragons have scales to protect their molten core. You can think of their warmth as compassion and their scales as accountability. Between those two opposing forces, you access your power. Compassionate awareness is being called for in this moment, but not without accountability. Do you need to hold yourself or someone else accountable right now? What needs to be called out, owned, or embodied? Compassion keeps you warm and approachable, but it's accountability that keeps you fierce and protected and holds your boundaries sacred. Use both in this situation. I believe that's a direct talk to you, Teresa. I believe that is directly talking to you and others in here, but for you, definitely. Here is our awakened dreamer. Our awakened dreamer. High vibe. High vibe. Your core essence resonates at the level of the angels because you are the angelic humans on the planet. Yes, you are. When you awaken to this fact while keeping your tippy toes on the ground, you raise a vibration for yourself and everyone around you, closing the gap between heaven and earth. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yes, Into the Mystic is playing. We were born before the wind. That's right. We were. Yep. Here's our butterfly for the day. Beautiful, more green energy in this butterfly. Beautiful heart energy. It is easy for me to attract all that I need into my life. I do this by relaxing and trusting that things are going to work out perfectly. And they always do. You always have enough when you know you have enough. Prosperity is for everyone. Prosperity is for everyone. Yes, it is. All right. And our first ascended master coming in. Our first ascended master coming in is Holy Amethyst. Divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Focus on your highest timeline. Holy Amethyst. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you for coming in, beautiful Ascended Master, Holy Amethyst. Love her. Love her. All right. We have more Ascended Masters coming in, and then we have our rune for the day. So, Yeshua's coming in, and he says, beloved hearts, do not measure your light by the noise of the world. The quiet act of forgiving, encouraging, or comforting another soul ripples farther than you can see. Love is not passive. It is one of the greatest creative forces available to humanity. Yes, when you love, you create. It sends a ripple out into the universe. It does. Hi, Bumbles. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Jules. Hi, darling. Today's practice, ask yourself, how can I become a living expression of what? Compassion today. As we got the compassionate today also. Yes, we did. Mary Magdalene, the awakened feminine is not weakness. It is courageous presence. You do not need to become someone else to fulfill your purpose. The deepest transformation begins when you honor the truth already blooming within you. She reminds the butterflies that healing is an unfolding, much like a... What the heck? Much like a flower opening one petal at a time. Seriously, I just wrote a song. I wrote a poem back in 1993 about petals opening, about flowers opening petals. And I created that song earlier. And yeah. So, wow. Crazy. Buddha, if you're still in here or if you're coming in, peace is cultivated in this moment. When your mind races ahead or clings behind, gently return to your breath. Presence is where wisdom becomes visible. Thank you, Saphira. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Today's invitation is to notice moments of stillness, even if only for a few seconds. Yeah. Notice moments of silence. The archangels, Archangel Michael, I offer the sword of discernment, not to divide people, but to help you separate fear from truth. Let your choices come from clarity rather than urgency. Blue flame quality, courage, and clear boundaries. Yes. Archangel Raphael, I call him in each and every day for the healing chain. Many are healing in ways that cannot yet be measured. Trust the gentle work taking place beneath the surface. Emerald flame quality, restoration, balance, and wholeness. Yes, Trey just sent me a picture of her boyfriend just got her an emerald, just bought her an emerald ring. And that's another thing. People in from the portal 2012, they're burying emeralds. The next step is to bury opals, and I actually have opals that I'm going to be burying. Spirit has let me know that the opals that Christina sent me, these opal right here, these are supposed to be buried, and I'm going to bury them near my property. And there's a reason, because my property is I live on Inspiration Drive. And it is this is going to sound bad, but it's not really bad because I'm here to transmute the energy. But this is actually Masonic property. Yes, they are fire opal. This is built by the Masons, which aren't very far from this place. They're about I'd say probably about 2 miles away, their headquarters here in Sebring. So, yeah. So I know I'm supposed to bury my opals that were given to me, sent to me by Christina, underneath the sign, underneath the Mason sign. So I have to get out there and bury them sometime. And it says we're also burying emeralds. So some people are burying emeralds and some people are burying right? And we're here, Christasha, right? We're here, Christasha, to negate and to transform and transmute that energy. And that's what we're here for. That's why I'm so close. It's okay though. It doesn't feel, it feels like this whole place, this whole inspiration drive, this whole place that I'm in is in a bubble of love and light. And that's what it feels like to me. And I feel like that all light workers are part of that. Yes. All right. Archangel Gabriel, your voice is a sacred instrument. Yes. That's why many of us are being called to create songs, because our voice is a sacred instrument. You may say, oh, I don't have the greatest singing voice. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to have the greatest singing voice. You don't have to have the greatest speaking voice. You just have to have a voice and use it. And speak with intention. Encourage more than you criticize. Bless more than you judge. Exactly. It is always the vibrations and energies that is created. Absolutely. White flame quality, clear communication, and inspired creativity. Yes. Get inspired. My goodness, they are sending so much beautiful energy to us. Use it. There is no way that you all aren't getting these inspirations coming to you. What do you do with the inspirations that come to you? Do you let them just sit there? Or do you say, I'm not good enough to create this thing inside of me? I stopped saying I'm not good enough a long time ago. Right? You might get an idea about a recipe, about a cooking recipe that's healthy for people. So share it. Share it. It might not be that you're going to create music. It might be that you're going to create a recipe with food, with clean food, or you're going to paint a picture. It's all creation. Anything that you touch, you create. And you don't have to touch it with your hands. You touch it with your mind, with your heart. My daughter told me the other day, she says, geez, Mom, you're dabbling into everything. And I said, yes, I am. And I said, you know why? Because life is short. And when I leave this planet, I'm going to leave a footprint. I'm going to leave songs. I'm going to leave a book. I'm going to leave memories on this earth. Right? People are going to come across my song someday and say, wow, she lived 60 years ago, but here's her song. Yeah. That's why we do these things, guys. That's why we do these things. That's why I do them. Right? That piece of jewelry that I made might end up in someone's granddaughter's or great-granddaughter's jewelry collection because it was their great-grandmother's. Right? And that's something that I created. Uh-huh. Yes. Everything that we create makes it down the line. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, Val. We all create differently. We all create differently, but we're all leaving a footprint. We're all leaving our footprint on the earth when we create, when we share ourselves. If we keep to ourselves and we don't share our voices or our words, our love, our compassion, if we're not sharing it, then what are we going to leave? What are you going to leave? So ask yourself that. All 18 of you in here, ask yourself that. What are you going to leave the world when you exit this planet? Do you choose to leave anything at all? For me, I choose to leave it all. I choose to leave songs. I choose to leave books. I choose to leave videos, I choose to leave it all. I have pieces of me all over the world because I chose it that way. Yes. Hi, Trey. I was just talking about you because we just talked about emerald flame, restoration, balance, and wholeness. Yes. Yes, Trina. Yes. Everything that we do leaves a footprint on this planet. Everything. And Gabriel says your voice is a sacred instrument. Speak with intention. The councils. You left 5 mini-me's. There you go, Excalibur. Yep, I left 4. I left 4 mini-me's. And they're all different. Every single one of them. One of them I love from afar because I don't understand her. She doesn't understand me. She has chosen darkness and I cannot be part of that. So I won't be part of it. I absolutely will not. We encourage humanity to remember that unity is not sameness. Get it right. Yes. Unity is not sameness. Every soul contributes a unique frequency. Yes. To the greater harmony. Celebrate your differences without forgetting your shared humanity. Yes. Celebrate your differences because we're all different. Each and every one of us create differently. We share differently. We talk differently. We act differently. But we are united. We are in a united front with Pearl. Peace, unity, respect, and love. What we want in our new heaven, in our new earth. In the air tonight. Can you feel it coming? Can you feel it coming? Yes. The Council of Compassion. Yep. Many people are carrying burdens that remain unseen. Lead with curiosity before assumption. A kind word may reach farther than advice. Sometimes just a hug. Sometimes just a hug is needed. Even a virtual hug can mean the world to someone. Yeah, the Council of Compassion. As we got the compassionate again for a card. Yeah. It was emerald and opals. Emerald, opals, and Sintamani stones. Sintamani stones are kind of like moldavite. They are from a meteorite. Yes. Yes, you get more with grace than vinegar, right? The Council of the Golden Flame. Your frequency grows strongest through consistency. Small daily acts of integrity become the foundation upon which great change is built. Mm-hmm. We do create great change. And Sirianel has closing words. He says, beloved butterflies, some of you have wondered whether you are doing enough. Today, the answer is simple. A butterfly never questions whether its wings are beautiful enough before it flies. It simply opens them. Hi, Missy Marie. Hi, beautiful angel. I love that. Stop measuring your light. Start sharing it. The world has enough people waiting until they feel ready. Be among those who begin anyway. Oh my gosh, that song Anyway. I love that song so much. It's like my mantra song. Do it anyway. People might forget your voice tomorrow, but sing the song anyway. Build it anyway. Love anyway. Every smile, every prayer, every song, every moment of genuine love becomes a lantern for someone walking through darkness. Remember, transformation is rarely dramatic while it is happening. The caterpillar does not realize it is becoming wings. Trust your becoming. How do you think the caterpillar feels when it's in the cocoon? It's liquefied. It still has consciousness, but it's a liquid. And then it turns into a beautiful butterfly. Think about that. Affirmation of the day. I choose love over fear. I choose presence over hurry. I choose to let my light shine with humility and joy and compassion. And as I grow, I help create a kinder world. May today's gathering be filled with encouragement, thoughtful conversation, and the quiet confidence to keep unfolding one beautiful wing beat at a time. Because our flame remembers. It never forgot. That's right. All right, today's rune. Let's get down to our rune for the day. I know you guys love this part of Fridays. So we're going to, I just saw Diamond's grandma too, and she's the one that made this bag for me. And my little angels on the bag. I sent out 2 angels and I got 2 angels back. All right, here we go. Oh, I love this song too. Angels playing. You got to be kidding me. I'm waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's our rune for the day. I think that's the Sawilo again. I think that's the sun again. Is that the Sawilo again? We always get that one. Need some distraction. It sure is. The sun. Thunderbolt. You cannot make this up. It's Thunderbolt. It's Thunderbolt. I was just talking about the sign across the street from my house. I got to go get a picture of that sign and make a post because, oh my goodness, it says literally you're struck by a thunderbolt. I swear, we create our reality. We create everything that happens around us. This bear thing, the thunderbolts, oh my goodness. We create it all. And we've been creating it because there's things from years and years and years ago, and I posted some of it with butterflies. Way before TikTok for me. Way before TikTok. It's like we always knew that we'd be here in this now moment. So let's see what message it is. Let's see what message it is. Woo! Yeah, that's the Sawilo though. That's not the Awaz. The Awaz looks different, doesn't it? It looks quite a bit different. Oh, you might be right. Is that the Sawili or is that the Awaz? You are right. You're right. They do look similar. It is the Awaz. It is the Awaz. You're right. Thank you, Trina. They're very similar. Very, very similar. Yeah, it's the Awaz. Thank you for pointing that out. Because you're absolutely right. That one is the Awaz. The Sawila is it's more like upward. The Awaz. Why did they have to make them so similar looking? Right. The rune of the day, Awaz. In tradition Norse symbolism, Awaz is associated with yew tree, a tree known for its remarkable longevity because yews can live for centuries, and we're connected with both endings and renewal. Awaz is often understood as a rune of endurance, resilience, transformation. Yeah, they make us work for it. Yep. And the ability to remain steady through times of change. Yes, rather than promising an easy path, it encourages patience, inner strength, and trust in gradual growth. That makes sense. Today, the ancient yew tree stands before you not to teach you how to avoid life's storms, but how to remain rooted while they pass. Ooh, I think a lot of us needed to hear that message. Many believe strength is found in movement. The yew teaches that strength is also found in stillness. There are seasons when nothing appears to be changing, yet beneath the soil, roots are reaching farther than the eye can see. Some of you have wondered, am I growing? The answer is yes. Not every transformation announces itself with fireworks. Some arrive quietly, one choice, one breath, one act of courage at a time. Awaz reminds you that every ending prepares space for a beginning. It's regrowth. It's exactly what's happening with the Schumann right now. We were in darkness. We were in the womb. We were in the void. It was dark for like 5 hours, 5 days, something like that. Not days, hours. It was dark for a few hours. And then that's a rebirth in the Schumann. And then it comes up as 55. Awaz reminds you that every ending prepares space for a beginning. Release what no longer serves with gratitude. Welcome what is ready to grow with openness. The bridge between who you have been and who you are becoming is built by trust. Walk it with confidence. Godfidence, right? Yeshua says faith is often practiced before the outcome is visible. Continue planting seeds of love, even when the harvest has not yet appeared. Don't dream it's over is playing. Mary Magdalene says transformation asks for honesty. Every layer you release reveals more of your authentic self. And Buddha says, like the tree, become deeply rooted in the present. From that stability, compassion and wisdom naturally arises. Archangel Michael says, I help you stand with courage when life asks you to move through change rather than around it. Ah, yes. Yes. Archangel Azrael, I walk beside those experiencing transitions, offering comfort as one chapter closes and another begins. The Council of Light, do not fear transformation simply because it asks you to let go. Nature teaches that leaves fall so new growth can emerge. Trust the rhythm of becoming. Yes. Reflection for the butterflies. Ask yourself, what part of my life is asking for patience rather than force? Allow the answer to arise gently. Sometimes the next step is not a leap. It is a steady footfall. Affirmation, I am deeply rooted in wisdom. I welcome transformation with courage, patience, and trust. Like the ancient yew, I remain steady through every season, knowing that growth often begins where it cannot yet be seen. Yes. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's why I wrote that message from my mother. That's why I wrote that song, Big Girl Panties, because that was one thing that my mother used to say to me and my sister all the time. I wrote it for my sister because she's going through something right now with my dad in the hospital. She is just beyond herself with worry. Her dog's not doing well. and she's just so worried, and she won't listen to me. She doesn't believe as I believe, and she bucks me because I react the way I react, and she reacts the way she reacts. And it's not the same. We're not the same. We are total opposites, me and my sister. I love her to death, but she is not awakened in any sense of the word. And it's hard for me to relate to her now because she's so 3D, and my dad's so 3D. I love them; they're family, but they're not anywhere to be awakened. They're not awakened. But I wrote that song. Actually, I had help from my mother to write that song for her because she needed it. And it's a fun one. It's called Big Girl Panties. And that's something my mother used to say to us girls. Whenever we get mad or sad or anything, she'd be like, put your big girl panties on. Put them on. And I think she used to say that, with what happened to her. We all had to put our big girl panties on. We all did. And we had to walk through the fire. We couldn't go around the fire. We walked through it together. Right? Because that was just how it was to be. I am so, so grateful that I can still hear her in my head and know that she's with me all the time. My sister doesn't have that. She doesn't have that. Yes, I tell her, Mom's with us always. Mom told me to tell you this. I tell her that all the time. Just like she wanted me to write that song for Mimi, for my sister, Samantha. And I did, with her help, with my mom's help. But does she believe it? I don't think so. I don't think she believes it. But that's okay. I mean, I have to know that she needs to be who she is, and she will grow when she's ready. Yeah. Look, Mama's song is playing. Right? Mama's song is playing as I'm speaking about my mother and how she helped me create a song. It's just magic. It's magical when you are open to the magic. Right? Ugh. Closing blessing is, beloved butterflies, may you stand like the ancient yew, flexible in the wind, rooted in purpose and patient with your own unfolding. May you remember that not all progress is visible. May your courage grow quietly. May your heart remain open. And may every transition lead you toward greater compassion, wisdom, and authenticity. The flame remembers. Yeah. Makes promises he keeps. Okay. So I told you I wanted to share that song. I put Big Girl Panties on I put that on TikTok. I haven't put this one on TikTok yet. You guys are the first ones that are listening to this one. It's called The Age of Meaning. And this is from a poem I wrote back in 1993.
I feel a stirring deep within me, a presence powerful and true. I gasp in quiet wonder as I behold its light come through. A flame remembered, softly calling, a whisper carried on the breeze. A love I thought I'd lost forever has always lived inside of me. Something ancient is awakening, something timeless calls my name. A flower opens all dawning, my journey has begun. Soft and tender, gently unfolding, one sacred breath at a time. I thank myself for letting go to the age of meaning, where love becomes the light. I feel the petals soft and crumpled, slowly reaching toward the dawn. Every tear became the water that helped my soul keep growing on. Every ending held a doorway, every silence held a song. I found the strength I'd been searching for. It had been inside all along. No longer searching, only remembering. No longer fearing, only becoming. No longer broken, only blooming. Returning home. A flower opens all her petals toward the great central sun. Every shadow now transformed by the light of the one. I thank the woman who surrendered. I bless the path I've walked upon, for every step has brought me closer to the place where I belong. I thank myself for letting go. The age of meaning has begun.
All right. So we're going to do our grid work here in just a few minutes. If there's anyone else in here that is not on our butterfly that would like to be on the butterfly, just tell me your favorite rainbow color and I will get you on our butterfly. Thanks, Excalibur. Yeah, I like that one. I like the beat of that one. Okay. Mama song. Thank you, Christasha. Don't you worry about me. Oh, what was the other thing? Oh, there was more. Okay, so there's lots of stuff happening beyond. I can't. I'll get bananered if I go through some of it, but with the Schumann the way it is, I'll just read the headlines, and you guys can let your imagination run wild. Okay, so think about these headlines. They thought they were untouchable. They were wrong. Okay. Also, dismantling the great quantum transition. Yep, that's happening. And they told you it was over. It is just beginning. And like I said earlier, look at all the things that are being shown and don't see it all as AI, because it's not all AI. It's not all AI. Feel into it. By the light. Yep. Things are being dismantled. He didn't resign. He was removed. Yep. Many are being removed. Many. We talked about the server that they had, right? We talked about that in a class a couple weeks ago. They took that down. They dismantled that server. It's done. But yeah, they thought they were untouchable. They're not. And you're going to see it too. You're going to see the truth. You're going to see more of the truth. It's out there. It's coming out. And there's nothing that can stop what is going to happen. Nothing. Nothing can stop the storm. Nothing. By the light. They are being blinded by the light. That's for sure. Yes. Yeah, it is a car. Yep. Yes. All truths are being revealed, Christasha. They are. They sure are. So many of them have been removed. It's crazy what's happening behind the scenes. But like I said, I'll get bananaed if I talk about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. You guys know, though. You guys know. Yes. All we have to do is stand our ground. Exactly, Excalibur. That's all we have to do. As ground crew, we just have to stand our ground. Oh, what's that? What is that? Come on now. I know it won't do this Windows update. I know it won't, because there ain't enough room on this computer now. You always thought wrapped up like a douche. I did too, Val, for a long time. It's deuce. DUECE. Wrapped up like a deuce. Right, Trina? Yeah, for sure. Just know the right ones are in control. They are. We've gone through checkmate. We're already through checkmate. The cat's in the cradle. Man in the moon, where you coming home that I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I need to write a song called Gotcha. Gotcha. Checkmate. I'll be like him. All right, guys, here we go. Let's do our grid work, because we are powerful grid workers. All right, this is our butterfly, and all y'all are on here that want to be on here, because we work together in peace, unity, respect, and love, empowering each other and creating this beautiful earth, new earth. And this is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us, right beside us. This is us. We are connected to our halo technology. And this is source energy, or what we call the central sun. We are connected to the central sun, and we are getting downloads. That's the Schumann coming in. That's the big downloads that are coming in. Inspirations, ideas. That is what that is. The golden Aurelian arc is the arc that brings the gold into our human beings, into our beings, becoming the golden butterflies. And this is the spiral codex, the flame codex, which we knew before we got here, that we had inside of us. And earth, air, fire, water, ether is, we are alchemists and we work with the elements, especially water. And we go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond. We become crystalline. That is when we have activated our Christos avatar. That's right. It means we've let a lot of our higher self in. And this is also our room. And we are guided and watched over and protected by many different entities. Many. And this is the first dragon that's coming in for us. And this Katarina did this for us. We walk through this door to become heart-centered butterflies and solar plexus centered. The solar plexus is what we connect with the central sun, with source. And Maya did this for us. This is for fairies work. And this is the dragon energy. And the Christ energy is the water. The Mary, Magdalene, and magic. The timeline changes that we do here in this class with the work we do. We come as our higher selves. That's the symbol of the Ankh. And we are the unicorns and the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy. Here to raise the frequency of the planet, whatever that looks like. Today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. Let's put on the armor of God as we do this grid work. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. We move mountains just like Yeshua told us we would. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, creating and empowering yourself. You are loved. We wield the shield of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. Hi, Tammy Lou. Hi, beautiful. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. On July 25th, we will be doing mass meditation at 11:11, both AM and PM. I hope to see you all there. Peace, unity, respect, and love are creating this new earth. And this is our healing chain. And all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with like language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Yeah. All right. And here is our rainbow butterfly dream catcher that Chris made us for our astral travel. So before your head hits the pillow, just put this in your third eye, in your third eye before you go to sleep, and you will be protected. But also bring your dragon, and also bring your put a shield around your body as you go into the astral, because our physical bodies need sleep. Our astral bodies, they don't sleep. ever. We're always off doing something. We do a lot of work in the astral. All right, let's do some Aurelian arc energy work. So I need you to close your eyes if you so choose. If you can, if you're in a place where you can close your eyes, close your eyes. And just imagine this beautiful golden arc of light all around the earth. And I want you to take energy from that golden arc and bring it into your heart. Bring that golden energy into your heart and let it sit there just for a moment. Now take that golden energy and push it down into your solar plexus. And down into your sacral chakra. Down into your root chakra and down into your core chakra, your earth star chakra, which is in the core of the earth. There's one actually below that. We can push it down in there. Down into the core of the earth. And then I want you to see this golden energy going up from the core of the earth in all directions into the soles of the feet of all the players on the game board, which are everyone on the planet. And have that golden energy go through their chakras, all the way up through their chakras. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, white, and just iridescent. All the way up to source, all the way up to the central sun. There's like a straight line through that person of golden energy. And it looks like them having an epiphany, them smiling all of a sudden, or just sparking. So use your imagination and hold that thought. It has thunder plays and lightning. Oh my goodness. Thunder. Mm-hmm. We are the storm. All right, beautiful, beautiful work. Beautiful work, everybody. Wide Open Spaces is playing. Wide Open Spaces. Love it. Okay, we're going to get into the conversations with God. All right. Anything that I say, anything that I do in here, anything that I read, remember, use your, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Okay? I'm not here to change anyone's beliefs. Okay. So this is a conversation between Neil and God. Neil believes that he channeled God and answered questions from God, and God told him to write books, and he did, in order that all these questions would be given to us, the answers to the questions. Now, this all resonates with me, or else I would not be sharing it. I read this a few years ago, and it really helped me in my journey, and I hope it helps some of you. But also, if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. Okay? So God, Neil says, is renunciation a part of the truly spiritual life? God says yes, because ultimately all spirit renounces what is not real. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. And nothing in the life you lead is real, save your relationship with me. Yet renunciation in the classic sense of self-denial is not required. A true master does not give up something. A true master simply sets it aside. as he would do with anything for which he no longer has any use. There are those who say you must overcome your desires. I say you must simply change them. The first practice feels like a rigorous discipline, the second, a joyful exercise. There are those who say that to know God, you must overcome all earthly passions, yet to understand and accept them is enough. What you resist persists, what you look at disappears. Those who seek so earnestly to overcome all earthly passions often work at it so hard that it might be said this has become their passion. They have a passion for God, a passion to know Him, but passion is passion, and to trade one for the other does not eliminate it. Therefore, judge not that about which you feel passionate. Simply notice it, then see if it serves you, given who and what you wish to be. Remember, you are constantly in the act of creating yourself. You are in every moment deciding who and what you are. You decide this largely through the choices you make regarding who and what you feel passionate about. Often a person on what you call a spiritual path looks like he has renounced all earthly passion, all human desire. What he has done is understand it, see the illusion, and step aside from the passions that do not serve him, all the while loving the illusion for what it has brought to him, the chance to be wholly free. Passion is the love of turning being into action. It fuels the engine of creation. It changes concepts to experience. Passion is the fire that drives us to express who we really are. Never deny passion, for that is to deny who you are and who you are truly meant to be and who you truly want to be. The renunciate never denies passion. The renunciate simply denies the attachment to results. Passion is a love of doing. Doing is being experienced. Hi, Ahaya. Hi, darling. Yet, what is often created as part of doing? Expectation. Right? To live your life without expectation, without the need for specific results, that is freedom. That is godliness. That is how I live. Neil says, you are not attached to results. God says, absolutely not. My joy is in the creating, not in the aftermath. This is wild. Renunciation is not a decision to deny action. Renunciation is a decision to deny a need for a particular result. There is a vast difference. Neil says, could you explain what you mean by the statement, passion is the love of turning being into action? God says, beingness is the highest state of existence. It is the purest essence. It is the now, not now, the all, not all, and always never aspect of God, right? We always say, I am everything, I am nothing, all at the same time. Pure being is pure Godding. Yet it has never been enough for us to simply be. We have always yearned to experience what we are. And that requires a whole other aspect of divinity called doing. Let us say that you are at the core of your wonderful self, that aspect of divinity called love. This is, by the way, the truth of you. Now, it is one thing to be love and quite another thing to do something loving. The soul longs to do something about what it is. in order that it might know itself in its own experience. So it will seek to realize its highest idea through action. This urge to do this is called passion. Kill passion and you kill God. Passion is God wanting to say hi. But you see, once God or God in you does that loving thing, God has realized itself and needs nothing more. Man, on the other hand, often feels he needs a return on his investment. If we're going to love somebody, fine, but we'd better get some love back, that sort of thing. That is not passion, that is expectation. This is the greatest source of man's unhappiness. It is what separates man from God. The renunciate seeks to end this separation through the experience some Eastern mystics have called samadhi. That is oneness and union with God, a melding with and melting into divinity. The renunciate, therefore, renounces results, but never, ever renounces passion. Indeed, the master knows intuitively that passion is the path. It is the way to self-realization. Even in earthly terms, it can be fairly said that if you have a passion for nothing, you have no life at all. Neil says, you have said that. What you resist persists, and what you look at disappears. Can you explain that? You cannot resist something to which you grant no reality. The act of resisting a thing is the act of granting it life. When you resist an energy, you place it there. The more you resist, the more you make it real. Whatever it is you are resisting. What you open your eyes and look at disappears. That is, it ceases to hold its illusory form. If you look at something, truly look at it, you will see right through it and right through any illusion it holds for you, leaving nothing but ultimate reality in your sight. In the face of ultimate reality, your puny illusion has no power. It cannot long hold you in its weakening grip. You see the truth of it, and the truth sets you free. But what if you don't want the thing you are looking at to disappear? That's what Neil says. Neil says, but what if you don't want the thing you are looking at to disappear? God says you should always want it to. There is nothing in your reality to hold on to. Yet if you do choose the illusion of your life over ultimate reality, you may simply recreate it, just as you created it to begin with. In this way, you may have in your life what you choose to have and eliminate from your life what you no longer wish to experience. Yet never resist anything. If you think that by your resistance you will eliminate it, think again. You only plant it more firmly in place. Have I not told you all thought is creative? Neil says, even a thought that says, I don't want something. God says, if you don't want it, why think about it? Don't give it a second thought. Yet if you must think about it, that is, if you cannot not think about it, then do not resist. Rather, look at whatever it is directly. Accept the reality as your creation. Then choose to keep it or not as you wish. Neil says, what would dictate that choice? God says, who and what you think you are, and who and what you choose to be. This dictates all choice. Every choice you have made in your life and ever will make. And Neil says, and so the life of a renunciate is an incorrect path. God says that is not a truth. The word renunciate holds such wrongful meaning. In truth, you cannot renounce anything because what you resist persists. The truth renunciate does not renounce, but simply chooses differently. This is an act of moving towards something, not away from something. You cannot move away from something because it will chase you all over hell and back. Yes. Therefore, resist not temptation, but simply turn from it. Turn toward me and away from anything unlike me. Yet know this, there is no such thing as an incorrect path, for on this journey, you cannot not get where you are going. It is simply a matter of speed, merely a question of when you will get there. Yet even that is an illusion, for there is no when, neither is there a before or after. There is only now, an eternal moment of always in which you are experiencing yourself. And Neil says, then what is the point? If there is no way not to get there, what is the point of life? Why should we worry at all about anything that we do? God says, well, of course you shouldn't, but you would do well to be observant. Simply notice who and what you are being, doing, and having, and see whether it serves you. The point of life is not to get anywhere. It is to notice that you are and have always been already there. You are always and forever in the moment of pure creation. The point of life is therefore to create who and what you are, and then to experience that. Yes. Wow. Yeah. Every now moment choice you're creating yourself. Every choice you make creates yourself. Neil says, and it's 10:33 as I say that. Neil says, and what of suffering? Is suffering the way and the path to God? Some say it is the only way. God says, I am not pleased by suffering, and whoever says I am does not know me. Suffering is an unnecessary aspect of the human experience. It is not only unnecessary, it is unwise, uncomfortable, and hazardous to your health. And Neil says, then why is there so much suffering? Why don't you, if you are God, put an end to it if you dislike it so much? God says, I have put an end to it. You simply refuse to use the tools I have given you with which to realize that. You see, suffering has nothing to do with events, but with one's reaction to them. What's happening is merely what's happening. How you feel about it is another matter. I have given you the tools with which to respond and react to events in a way which reduces, in fact, eliminates pain. But you have not used them. And Neil says, excuse me, but why not eliminate the events? God says, a very good suggestion. A very good suggestion. Unfortunately, I have no control over them. God, and Neil says, you have no control over events? God says, of course not. Events are occurrences in time and space, which you produce out of choice. And I will never interfere with choices. To do so would be to obviate the very reason I created you. But I've explained all this before. Some events you produce willfully, and some events you draw to you, more or less unconsciously. Some events, major natural disasters, are among those you toss into this category, are written off to fate. Yet even fate can be an acronym for from all thoughts everywhere. Think about that. In other words, the consciousness of the planet. Neil says the collective consciousness, and God says precisely, exactly. Neil says there are those who say the world is going to hell in a handbasket. Our ecology is dying. Our planet is in for a major geophysical disaster, earthquakes, volcanoes, maybe even a tilting of the earth on its axis. And there are others who say collective consciousness can change all that we can save the earth with our thoughts. God says, thoughts put into action, if enough people everywhere believe something must be done to help the environment, you will save the earth. But you must work fast. So much damage has already been done for so long. This will take a major attitudinal shift. And Neil says, you mean if we don't, we will see the earth and its inhabitants destroyed? God says, I have made the laws of the physical universe clear enough for anyone to understand. There are laws of cause and effect, which have been sufficiently outlined to your scientists, physicists, and through them, to your world leaders. These laws don't need to be outlined once more here. Butterflies is playing, by the way. And Neil says, getting back to suffering, where did we ever get the idea that suffering was good? That the saintly suffer in silence? God says the saintly do suffer in silence, but that does not mean suffering is good. The students in the School of Mastery suffer in silence because they understand that suffering is not the way of God, but rather a sure sign that there is still something to learn of the way of God, still something to remember. The true master does not suffer in silence at all, but only appears to be suffering without complaint. The reason that the true master does not complain is that the true master is not suffering, but simply experiencing a set of circumstances that you would call insufferable. A practicing master does not speak of suffering simply because a master practicing clearly understands the power of the word, and so chooses to simply not say a word about it. We make real that to which we pay attention. The master knows this. The master places himself at choice with regard to that which she chooses to make real. You have all done this from time to time. There is not a one among you who has not made a headache disappear or a visit to the dentist less painful through your decision about it. A master simply makes the same decision about larger things. Neil says, but why have suffering at all? Why have even the possibility of suffering? God says, you cannot know and become that which you are in the absence of that which you are not, as I have already explained to you. Neil says, I still don't understand how we ever got the idea that suffering was good. God says, you are wise to be insistent in questioning that. The original wisdom surrounding suffering in silence has become so perverted that now many believe, and several religions actually teach, that suffering is good and joy is bad. Therefore, you have decided that if someone has the big C, but keeps it to himself, he is a saint. Whereas if someone has to pick a dynamite topic, robust sexuality, and celebrates it openly, she is a sinner. Neil says, boy, you did pick a dynamite topic. And you cleverly changed the pronoun too, from male to female. Was that to make a point? And God says it was to show you your prejudices. You don't like to think of women having robust sexuality, much less celebrating it openly. You would rather see a man dying without a whimper on the battlefield than a woman making love with a whimper in the street. And Neil says, wouldn't you? God says, I have no judgment one way or the other, but you have all sorts of them. And I suggest that it is your judgments which keep you from joy and your expectations which makes you unhappy. All of this put together is what causes you dis-ease, and therein begins your suffering. Neil says, how do I know that what you are saying is true? How do I know this is even God speaking and not my overactive imagination? God says, you've asked that before. My answer is the same. What difference does it make? Even if everything I've said is wrong, can you think of a better way to live? Neil says, no. God says, then wrong is right and right is wrong. Yet I'll tell you this to help you out of your dilemma. Believe nothing I say. Simply live it. Experience it. Then live whatever other paradigm you want to construct. Afterward, look to your experience to find your truth. One day, if you have a great deal of courage, you will experience a world where making love is considered better than making war. On that day, will you rejoice? Yes. Beautiful. All right. That was our conversation with God for the day. Come on, guys. We all know why are we on earth? Because there is so much suffering on earth, right? That's why we came, to stop the suffering, to get this to build heaven on earth. We know this because we've been 26,000 years under history, under his story, which is all skewed up. It's all a mess. And now we are building her story, That's what we're doing. All right. Is there anyone? It is share time now. Is there anyone that would like to come up and share anything you might have learned, anything that you might want to say? Anything, any thoughts that you have? I want to hear your thoughts about anything, about creation, about God, about conversations with God, about things that are going on in your life that you relate to this information, or anything that we've talked about today. So many things in my life are there are no coincidences. I know that. But there's so many synchronicities with today's teaching because I learn right along with you. I am a student as well as a teacher here. I believe that spirit teaches the butterfly sanctuary, and I am a part of it as you are a part of it. We are all parts of this, doing this together. So if you had a thought coming in that you want to share, come up and share, because it's share time. I am going to get this ready. Yes, we are putting the feminine matriarchy back in power, but we want the right one, right? We want the right feminine in power. And it's certainly not any that have been on the scene so far. Certainly isn't any that have been on the scene so far, but I believe that the one is going to show herself soon. Marjorie Taylor Greene came really close. She's an angel. She's a starseed and has done a lot. But yeah, I don't know how things are going to go. I don't know how things are going to go as far as that goes. Yeah. So no one wants to come up? I'm trying to go back, see if... You guys have any thing that you were saying while I was reading? Yeah, that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No one wants to come up? You sure? All right. Then I'm going to play some of my music. All right. Let's see. Anyone need to hear Big Girl Panties? How about that? Put your big girl panties on.
Big girl panties. I woke up this morning, hair everywhere. Coffee said nope, life just didn't care. The dog ate my slipper, the bills are all due. Then I heard mama say what she'd always do. Baby, you can cry for a minute or two, but then you know what you gotta do. Put your big girl panties on. Stand up tall and carry on. Life might knock you off your feet. Dust them off and find your beat. Take a breath, hold your crown. Ain't nobody gonna keep you down. Laugh a little, sing this song. Girl, put your big girl panties on. The car won't start, the boss is a bear. Someone cutting me off like they just don't care. The mirror says, honey, you're looking rough. Mama just smiled, you're stronger than stuff. Some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. Some days all you really need is a sister's hug. So wipe those tears, fix your smile. You've been a queen this whole darn while. Put your big girl panties on. You've been stronger all every scar and every tear. May the woman standing here raise your hands up to the sky. Let your laughter learn to fly. One more step, keep moving on. Girl, put your big girl panties on. Everybody, big girl panties, big girl smile. We're gonna make it one more mile.
Yeah, we are. We're going to make it no matter what.
Every smile,
Building heaven on earth. Building heaven on
every
earth.
hand we choose to hold
That's what we're doing.
is another stone in the foundation of the world we're building together. It doesn't start with castles, it doesn't start with kings. It starts with ordinary people doing extraordinary things. A helping hand, a listening ear, choosing hope instead of fear. One gentle word can change a day. One heart can help show someone the way. Love grows quietly like seeds beneath the ground. Long before the flowers bloom, life is gathering all around. We're building heaven on earth. One heart, one soul, one dream, one birth, one act of kindness, one light, one friend, one moment made right. Together we rise, together we learn. Love is the fire the whole world can share. Hand in hand we'll always stand, building heaven across the land. Every child deserves stranger has a story. Every burden can find release. Different voices, different songs, different.
That's your higher self, Sharon.
Belong. The road is long, but love knows how to take the first step. Here and now, we're building heaven on earth. One smile, one prayer, showing what love is worth. Brick by brick, day by day, choosing kindness anyway. Hope is growing, can't you see? The change begins with you and me. If you wonder where heaven begins, look into the eyes of someone you've forgiven. If you wonder where miracles start, look for the kindness growing.
Yay, spinning is amazing. Yes, Trina. Come on, guys.
Choose to hold in every heart we help to heal every butterfly, every dragon, every child, every nation, every sunrise, every song together.
Ooh, that sounds great today. We all belong.
Right here, right now, one beautiful day at a time. Grand rising. Keep creating. Keep remembering. Keep laughing. Keep noticing. Keep loving. Keep holding the light. Keep building. Heaven on earth.
There's unity consciousness. I'll play my tribe. Where is my tribe? What the heck? All right, just a minute. I gotta find it. It's not showing it. Where'd it go?
Every generation.
Nope. We want this one.
Grand rising. My beautiful butterflies. No matter where you are in the world, when we gather in love, we gather as one. This is my tribe.
Shelly!
Some came searching, some came home, some were weary, some walked alone. Then love whispered, take my hand. One by one we began to understand. Now every sunrise calls our name. Every heart
No,
carries
they won't be on
the
Spotify.
flame. Together we're
They're on
becoming
YouTube.
what we came
In the Discord and on Suno.
We weave the light across the earth. One prayer, one smile, one heartbeat at a time. This is my tribe, my soul family, building heaven on earth one day at a time. With angels beside us, our loved ones near, the ascended masters walking through every year.
So are you, Christasha. I get my inspiration from you guys.
Nothing can ever keep us apart.
And past loved ones.
At the sacred hour, we gather once again, holding the grid, holding the light, holding the dream for all mankind. Our ancestors smile, our loved ones cheer. We're walking beside you, we are still here. This is my tribe, my soul family, building heaven on earth one day at a time. Peace, unity, compassion,
Here we go. Here we go. Listen.
I see Sharon, Julia, BX, Cinnamon, Red-Eyed Dragonist, Brandy Rose, Kateri, Karen, Christina, Val, Chris, Megan, Jason, Irish, Katerina, Sunset Child, Deanna, Tammy, Louie, Tammy, Ashley, Amy, Lynn, Amy, Todd, Hippie, Flower, Power, Pepsi, Mama, Yaya, Teresa, Christasha, Sunshine, April, Trina, Stephanie, Fran, Trey, Shelley, Carrie, Brittany, Lynette, Rebecca, Testo, Shalagon, Wendy, Diane, Jessica, Bradley, Diana, Excalibur, Country Pride, Iron Gold, Spirit Fire, Anthony, Tanisha, Curdy, Shannon, Brim, Cindy, Novi, Innovision, Serena, Holly, Nicole, James, Violet, Ashley, Unity, Consciousness, Jenny, Wing, Jules, Mark, Michelle, Tass, Sam, Samantha, and Tari, Light, the Love, Sarah, Tammy, Mama, Rose, Johnny, Terry, Forrest, Mary, Benny, Joshua, Lou Raven, Victoria, Iris, Melissa, Dana, Joanne, my sweet lemons, Unity Consciousness, Rebecca, Cynic, Cena,
That's everybody. Everybody on the butterfly.
This is my tribe, the butterfly sanctuary. This is my tribe, where strangers become family. This is my tribe, where hearts remember, where dragons guard, where angels sing, where butterflies spread their wings. Together we heal, together
Yes.
we rise, together we build.
Yes.
One beautiful day at a time. Wherever you are, wherever you listen, know this: you have a family, you have a home. The flame remembers, and so do we. So do we.
Anyone got a particular one you want to listen to? Oh, someone's coming up. Yay! Christasha!
You know, I don't come up all too often, but
I
I knew
know.
there was something I was supposed to mention.
Mm-hmm.
And the song actually reminded me, so I'm glad. you played
Yay.
that song.
See?
Very, very, yes.
Yep.
Yes. Keys, right? Keys.
That's right.
So, I am to tell you guys, when you are ever feeling alone, you take your left hand, you grab your right shoulder. You take your right hand and you grab your left shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone do the opposite of what I just did?
Yay.
And squeeze tight. And in that squeeze, you know that all of us are there. Your ancestors, your guides, your spirits, everybody is in that hug. You are never alone.
That's right.
That's what I was supposed to tell you.
I love that. I love that so much.
Amazing way to end the what do you guys call it again?
I love
It's
that.
not Friday, it's what?
Friday.
Friday.
Mm-hmm. Friday.
Mm.
We all need those big hugs, you know.
The bear hugs.
The bear. There's a bear again.
Bear hugs.
That
Yeah.
bear keeps on showing up.
And they're
Every
powerful,
freaking
though.
where. Yes.
But don't think of them as a low vibrational energy. They are very powerful. They're here to help us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Well,
I love
thank
coming
you
in
for
the
that.
mornings and listening to
Yes.
you guys. But put the music back on.
Okay. What do you know which one you want to hear? Want to hear something upbeat, or how about Create? That's a good one.
Sounds good.
Close your eyes. Take one deep breath. Everything you've ever dreamed begins with one choice:
That's right.
to believe,
Mm-hmm.
to imagine, to create. woke up with the morning sun, a brand new page, a race begun. No chains behind, no fear ahead. I'm writing dreams instead. Every heartbeat calls my name. Every sunrise fans the flame.
Hey, Rachel.
I can feel what's yet unseen, growing in between. I'm not waiting, I'm becoming. Every moment something new. The life I'm seeking starts within me. Every dream is breaking through. I create, every thought becomes tomorrow. I create, love is stronger than my sorrow. I choose hope, I choose grace, I choose joy, I choose faith. Every vision, every way, I'm creating my today. I was born to illuminate. I'm living my highest timeline. I see beyond what fear can say. There's more than just one road today. Possibility fills the sky, as wide as dreams can fly. Abundance flows where kindness grows, like a river my spirit knows. I open up my heart each day and let love lead the way. I remember who I am, beyond every doubt I've known. Step by step, choice by choice, I am building my way home. I create, every thought becomes tomorrow. I create, love is stronger than my sorrow. I choose peace, I choose light, I choose courage every night. Every vision, every day, I'm creating a brighter way. I was born to radiate. I'm living my highest timeline. Imagine the life that makes your heart smile.
963.
Feel
The
it,
963.
see it, welcome it, love it, breathe it, live it, become it. There are no limits, only horizons waiting for you. Create with every dream I dare believe. I create with every kindness that I breathe. Love expanding far and wide. The universe alive inside. Every heartbeat, every ride. I'm living my heart.
I love you, Mommy Yaya.
Together we rise, together we shine, creating heaven. One heart, one dream, one beautiful day at a time. The greatest masterpiece will always be the life you choose. Just your voice. Dream boldly. Love deeply. Create beautifully. The flame remembers. To create. To create.
right. Create. Go out there and create. That's what Spirit's telling me. Go out there and create. Keep creating. Make more. Do more. It's okay. I'm an Aquarius, guys. It's just a thing, I guess, with us Aquarius.
Same with Geminis. Those air signs.
My twins are Gemini, Christasha. Yep. My wonderful twins. Absolute opposites, but Gemini, both of them. They're mirror twins, that's why. They're boy girl.
We could also be a handful. And it's funny because my son is a Gemini as well. Like he's just on the cusp, but he's still a Gemini.
Yep, my son's a Gemini. Yeah, he's one of the twins. Yeah.
Boy girl energy.
Boy girl, that's right. And my girl is like my husband. My son is like me. So yeah. We played that earlier, Mama Yaya. Yeah. Yeah. I might have a live tonight. Do some music. Why not?
Shining on all of these alcoholics here in Chaplin.
Oh yeah.
But the nice thing I'm seeing is that they're all starting to kind of get a little bit more conscientious about like what they're doing. It's more of a community environment now where everyone's looking out for everybody. It used to be a lot of brawls and fights.
That's amazing.
Like that.
Yeah.
Just seeing the changes,
and
that, like that expectation today. That is so true. Like as soon as we start having expectations, that's when everything starts to crumble because we're putting too much energy in things that aren't meant for us. And right. I found in the 55 years that I've walked on this earth that I have helped more people that I didn't even realize I've helped. And sometimes like, you don't even ever know about it. And then someone will come to you like 10 years later. Do you remember that time that changed my life? Like, really? I didn't even know I was doing anything. So just keep shining. No expectations, guys. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yep, that's right.
Don't know yet. And the same with your sister, the one that she's on her purpose. And that is her purpose to walk the path.
Yeah, she's a Cancer, if that says anything. She takes everything to heart. Everything. And it's all her. She blames herself for everything, including what happened with Mom because she wasn't there. And it happened when her and my brother were in Vegas.
Can we put her on the healing butterfly?
She is.
The gumdrops. Okay.
Of course she is. So she has blamed herself from day one about that, and that's awful to think that she blames herself about that. I don't blame her, certainly not.
She hasn't mastered the love of self.
Yeah.
Because once you've mastered the love of yourself, you know that no matter what, it's not. Nothing is.
That's right.
Is happening to us. It's
all for us. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And she hasn't come to that realization yet, and I don't know if she's going to in this lifetime. Maybe she won't.
You never know, right? Nope. And maybe she's not supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just going to say. And she's, maybe she's not supposed to, but
certain things we put more attention to than we really need to put to it. And again, that was part of the message today. Whatever you put your focus on is what you're going to manifest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I stopped watching the news. Like I don't even know how many decades.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't watch the news
because I'm not putting into that system.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he talked about masters, right? And so the master at hand right now has got pretty good control because they control the media, they control the news, they control the products, right? Yeah. But if we keep feeding those entities.
But that's right. That's right. We don't give it our attention. We don't give it our money. We don't buy these things that they're creating. Then it doesn't happen for them anymore. Exactly. They're done. And that's what's happening now. We're all becoming privy to what they're doing to us, and we're not taking it anymore. And so it's going to happen. It is going to happen. And it's going to happen in our lifetime, Christasha. So that's right.
Anywhere I go,
Let it all be revealed.
Say it, I put it out, and I'm hoping other people copy me. You know,
Yep.
the more that they're copying me, that or not even copying. Like, you can call it copying, because some people call it copying, and then they get their feelings and emotions, and they just want to be like me. No, let it go, It's good. The message is
yes,
good.
exactly. That's how I feel. Copy me. Do what I do. You know, I'm here to show you the way. I'm a way shower. Way showers don't get mad because people are taking, going the way, All right, it's 11:11. I'm going to go ahead and start this. This is the Son of Orion. This is for your 8th chakra, guys, by the way. These tones. There's a reason for them. Yoo-hoo! We did it!
Peace, love, everyone.
We did it again. As we always do.
Tonight. Yes, we do.
Love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Go out and shine. Mwah. Create.
Love you.
Love you. All right, we're done there.